AM, so I'm just gonna start our technology meeting for Tuesday, April 16, 2024.
Thank you.
Right, and I apologize for the delay in starting as development had just gone over a little bit, but can we please have roll call?
Cindy, Cindy, you want us to hear from the committee?
You.
Here.
Berlin.
Present by designation.
Cahill.
Here.
Carrier.
Here.
Chekhov.
Here.
Galassi.
Here.
Justin.
Here.
Henry. Kazmarek.
Here.
Hendrick. Rutledge. Here. And White.
All right, and do we have any public comment?
No.
I got one.
Okay, so with regard to my remarks, I just wanted to let people know that we've got something very new initiative that we're going to be doing, and it's set for May 1, which is a municipal IT roundtable. And this is basically for the county, for Anthony, our CIO, and the IT department to really present best practices and to really talk about trends in technology with municipal IT departments who are interested in, learning from us, partnering with us. So this is like the very first time that we're doing this. So this is really exciting. So I just wanted to let you know some of the municipalities that will be joining us potentially. It's Addison, Bartlett, Carroll Street, Glendale Heights, Lyle, Villa Park, Oak Brook, Westmont, and Lombard. And if you have any other municipalities that you would like to maybe potentially join, please let us know.
Joe, are you muted?
Yes.
Somebody's not.
Yeah,
muted.
the sound's a little, something bad there, right?
The voice.
Yes. So we actually have a pretty short agenda, but we are going to be having 2 live demos by WDC and Shanita Thompson today on our learning management system and intranet. So stay tuned for that. And then lastly, I just wanted to reiterate that our committee follows Robert's rules, and please be sure to be recognized before speaking. Thank you. All right. Can I get a motion to approve 24/12/26 approval of minutes for Tuesday, March 19, 2024? Thank you for the motion and for the second. Are there any changes or discussion with regard to these minutes? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Right, that passes. And for the informational items, I'd like a motion to, receive and place on file ETSR 30-24, recommendation to ratify the approval of a contract purchase order to Toshiba Business Solutions for ETSV in the amount of $94,500, JPS CO 3-24, amendment to purchase order issued to Journal Technologies for a case management system of a 1.20% increase. JPSP 15-24, recommendation for the approval of contract purchase order to Sapphire Health for the purchase of software licensing not to exceed $299,283.21. And then item 24, 1197 for Allied Universal Technology Services, which is a contract increasing in the amount of $41,138. Then item 24, 1199, which is for Best Technology System, where the contract is increasing the amount of $20,200 and is closing due to the contract expiring. And lastly, 24-1242 for TriTech Software Systems, where it's decreasing the amount of $847,546.88 and closing due to cancellation of the contract. Thank you. Motion by Recorder Carrier and second by Member Glassy. Thank you. All in favor? Any discussion with regard to this?
Was it careful? Thank you.
No discussion.
So long as I wasn't.
I know.
Yeah, that's always so good too.
I don't hear. Yes.
One quick question, on the clerk of the court having a new system, actually, are they physically gonna have people now do the job? And that's gonna save them $847,000, so they're going to have their staff now do the work, that was my understanding?
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm not 100% versed on this one
Okay,
and how they're saving money. I don't think we have anybody from the circuit court here.
Yeah.
is anybody here?
If you can hear me, Kevin Vasky, I'm on the line.
Thanks, Kevin.
Yeah, so yes, we are, we developed an e-citation system with our staff, and we will be providing support of the e-citation system used by, it's about 30 agencies in the county. We had pretty much been providing that support already for the vendor systems because we're just an easier first port of contact for those agencies. So we anticipate spending more time on support, but not significantly so.
Perfect. Thank you. Great job.
Thank you, Kevin. All right, any other questions or discussion? On favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, that passes. Thank you. So now we move to our presentation on the new county intranet.
Thank you, Madam Chair. If you don't mind, I'll set it up. I'm actually not presenting this time.
Oh, okay.
So staff's going to present, but Deborah DC, Rhonda Breyer from our web services team is going to present on the LMS, and Debbie DC and Shanita Thompson, who worked on creating the intranet site using our existing application, Zendesk, will introduce the intranet site. So a couple of things I want to highlight. Number one, an intranet site, I think I mentioned to you before, is an internal website which allows for internal staff to collaborate better, communicate better. At very good organizations, they go to the site when they need answers, right? And they can get answers quickly, no matter what it is. If it's a HR policy, they can go there, they can find it. If it's a cafeteria menu, they can go there, they can find it. If it's a newsletter, they can go there and find it. What it does is it kind of trains people to go to one place for information, which means that everybody knows where to go when they need information quickly. So I'm excited about it. I think this new site will make a huge difference in how we communicate as an organization. And the learning management system it replaces a really old 11-year-old system, I think, 13-year-old system that was just completely out of date, cumbersome, hard to use. Now all employees will be able to get access to any type of training at any particular time on any type of device. So whether they're using their iPhone or their Android, or tablet, or PC, they can track their training and view their training. So very excited about both. I'll hand it over to Debbie DC and Shanita. They'll start on the intranet, and then we'll do LMS.
Thanks, Anthony. Hi, everyone. Good morning. So yeah, we're gonna do a super quick overview of our new intranet. As Anthony said, it's on Zendesk. We're not live yet, so this isn't going live till June 3rd. Our current intranet, like Anthony, I don't know if you said, but our current intranet is on an on-prem server on an old version of SharePoint. So Joe wants to get rid of that server so bad because it's old. So this is a cloud application, so it'll be available at all times for us. Our key objectives for replacing it were we wanted secure remote access for staff because staff have been asking for that. We wanted to avoid paying a lot of money, hefty licensing fees, and improve navigation and search. So Shanita will talk more about the Zendesk platform in general, but we figured it was since we already have it, let's use it for our intranet. And it satisfies, like I said, the biggest request from our users, working from home and finding information straightforward. So we did a review of our analytics and we did an employee survey, and we found out that most staff use the intranet on a daily or weekly basis. Honestly, the thing that most people use it for are links. So they have links to the county website, links to LEAP, stuff like that. So kind of one place for all resources. And, but the most popular document on the intranet by far is the cafeteria menu. So we have to make sure that that's right up front. Second is finance forms by a remote second. So, we wanted to make sure that that was right on front. So you can see over here under popular, we have cafeteria menu. So you just have to see it. Yeah. So at the top, we have a link to our county website, and then we have a place for our quick links, because as I said, most people use it for the links. So we have an article here with all of our links to LEAP, the time accounting system, holiday schedule, and stuff like that. Then we have the search. The nice thing about this search is because our IT service desk is also on Zendesk, you can search on here for anything, and it'll search across all the sites, including our help desk, service desk. And it has type ahead, so it's really nice as far as the search. Then we could do a little message here. And then we have these icons for the most used portions of the intranet. So the auditor has some forms, finance has forms, obviously human resources and IT in the cafeteria. We have a place for announcements. Right now, I just made up a fake one that the Absorb LMS is live. So if we can do our announcements on here and then link to them from an email, then we'll be able to go back to them easier instead of searching through our email. We're also going to put employee newsletters on here. We put an old one on here for March. It kind of looks the same as the nice format that Evan does. This will be nice too to have them in here because if we want to go back to them, they're on the in front end, so we'll be able to find them. And then. Oh, the Zendesk also has a community feature, which one of the things that was popular on our old site was the pet photos. So you could put your pet photos on here. This happens to be my little guy.
Oh.
He crossed the rainbow bridge though. recently, so
Oh.
sorry. Sorry.
I know where you can get another dog.
I know. We also have classifieds because people use that maybe to post something. This is just a fake one that I put in there. If you have something for sale, you can put it on there. What else do we have? That's, I'll show you one of the, like this is the cafeteria section where I put a inflation on there. You can get their menus. We'll also have a catering form on here that Shanita is working on for Zendesk. So that was just a quick overview of our intranet, but Zendesk does a lot more, and Shanita will tell you about that.
Great. Thank you so much, Debbie.
So one of the things that we're looking to do with our Zendesk product is to help community services. So when I went around to the different departments to ask, one of their key things that they had a problem with was tracking the requests that come in from the community. So Zendesk is able to wrap SLAs and be able to assign to the individual user internally when referrals or phone calls or voicemails are left or any request for services, whether from 211 or just them filling out a simple form. So if they come in looking for weatherization or LIHEAP help, they would be able to pre-input their information before crowding our hallway. Because I know I've been up here when the gas thing became available and it was like packed in the hallway. So now we will be able to advance that. So they'll be able to take their, even if they email in, take that email and create a ticket and assign it to an individual person that's assigned to it in Zendesk. So this will definitely be able to make reporting and analytics. I don't know if you want to show them the reporting portion of it, if you.
Want me to?
Yeah, it's up to
Okay.
you. But IT, we currently use it for our service desk tickets. So when you ask us for help, we are able to go in and I can provide reporting for Anthony to show like our response time. So we went from an average before he and I were here to maybe 3 to 4 days to now we're at an average of 1 day as a turnaround time for our tickets from open to close. So we will be able to provide that for community service as well.
What did you want me to show?
Just the reporting. Go to Explore. So here they, community service will be able to have the same type of reporting. If you go to the dashboard and do like support, what is called Zendesk support, they will be able to go in and provide reporting for anything as far as like how many people asked for furnace help, how many people applied for PACE, the transportation. So we're currently working with Mary and the intake referral group with Gina Stratford, just to get their most popular forms implemented in here. So then that way they'll be able to just go, hey, what is our average time? It'll help make better decisions. Also, as a caveat, yeah, just pick one of them. You could just show. Yeah, we'll be able to show different response times. Also, we are doing it for internal, on the internal intranet, we're building for procurement. She's one of our customers that we're looking to help improve some of her forms and requests, so she doesn't have to assign to her buyers via email. She can assign it there and track how long something takes. Is there anything else?
No.
Any other questions?
Any questions about this? Great. Thank you, Shanita.
And now I'm gonna have Rhonda Breyer, who's my web team lead, who is the SME, the subject matter expert for Absorb and our old system, Training DuPage, and she's excellent. I'll let her take over.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So we are very excited about the transition to Absorb, our new learning management system, or LMS. As you can see, Absorb offers a very user-friendly screen. And it replaces our old on-prem personal product that we had for, as Anthony said, too long, 13 years. So employees are just gonna log on using Okta. You're just gonna go to the Okta website, dupagecode.okta.com. And then there's gonna be a tile that says absorb, and you're just gonna click on that. And it'll take you right to your learner experience, which is what we see here on the screen. So it's pretty easy to navigate. You see right here that there is a resume for you to resume a course that you may have started and stepped away from your desk. Further down, there's featured courses. It is ethics annual time, everyone's favorite time of year. So ethics is featured. There's a section to resume courses if you have more than one course to resume. And all your mandatory courses will appear under mandatory courses. And you'll notice that some say completed, some say resume. There's a start. So there's all sorts of clear messaging going on. To view the courses that you are enrolled on, if they don't appear under mandatory courses, you can click on My Courses. Then you'll see a nice list of all the courses. You can use that drop down to organize your courses in a way if you'd rather see them alphabetical. We can do that. And then to get back to your dashboard, all you have to do is click the logo up in the corner. To view your certificates, there's a big certificate tile, and there's going to be a list of all your certificates, and you can just click and download if you need to turn that into anybody, or you just like to frame it.
It's a lot more user friendly, yes.
It's a lot more user friendly. Everything should be right on the home screen for you. So to take a course, I'm gonna just go into the course. We can retake ethics as many times as we want. It is a little different from the old system. This does not hold your progress the same way. So we've broken the content into chapters. So it will keep content based on chapters. Unfortunately, on the little screen, you have to scroll down. And you just page through as you'd normally do. Should look familiar to everybody. To get to the next chapter, there's a chapter button down at the bottom. You will have to complete one chapter before you can move on to the next. Since this is a completed chapter, we can just move forward.
This prevents cheating then, yes.
It does.
It does. It does.
We're gonna make you take the training, unfortunately. So, and then to close out, all you're gonna do is just close the little X here. And to log out, you simply go into your little hamburger icon in the upper right-hand corner and log out. No, it's in there. Right?
I've never heard of
Call
that.
that, you?
The whole lingo.
That's okay.
That does complete the.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, unless anyone has questions.
Yes, anybody? Yes. Phil.
Is it live yet?
It is live.
It is.
So we can take the ethics training now?
Yep.
Yeah, it officially started April 1st but the first actual training module started Monday, yesterday.
So
which was
my office is
ethics.
in the process of developing a presentation we'll be talking to you about, so I want them to use it.
Yeah.
So that they see what it looks like before, right now we're doing PowerPoint and then we'll. Okay. great.
Great thing about ethics, everybody has to take,
Right.
so everyone will have access to it and be exposed.
So I'll
to
take
it.
all the courses, so they learn how it works.
Thank you, Phil. Member Rutledge, do you have a question?
Will there be, well, what do you call it? Stay logged in option on this, or am I gonna have to log in every time I want to access the site?
It will log you out after 2 hours,
Okay.
but we do suggest that if you're gonna step away from your desk.
Pull it down. Pull it down.
Any other questions?
My desk is different than your desk.
Yeah. All right, seeing no other questions, thank you again for the demos. Moving on to old business, I know that Bill, you did have an old business item.
So I emailed Anthony this morning and copied to you. A year ago, there was a presentation of the county board on diversity and inclusion. And the moving forward project was going to be the BG2 now, or B2G now, and a vendor database of minority businesses. And I asked Anthony, I said, I wouldn't ask him for a report today, but bring up today, then I'd like to schedule a report at some point in the future. He's gotten back to me. So hopefully sometime in May, we can find out the status of that project.
Yeah, great idea. Yes.
We will partner with procurement, Valerie, and finance to present that to you. They use it on a daily basis. We're using it at great success. There are actually a lot of organizations that have submitted their information to BTG now. Valerie's able to run reports at all times, so we will partner together, come in and provide you with an update.
And for those of you who do not remember B2G now, that's really our MBE, WBE,
Tracking software.
tracking software.
That's right.
Right? Is there any old business, other old business, any new business? All right, seeing none, without objection, we're adjourned.